Noodle tools let you create online note cards. To get to note cards, all we did was move along the menu bar. And online note cards might be a better way to keep yourself organized than to have little bits here and there on pages and notebooks and spirals. It keeps it all in one place for you. So let's start a new note card. Now, the note card is, and I mentioned this during our lesson on plagiarism, that it is really, really a good way to keep yourself on target. It has different spots for a direct quotation and for your paraphrasing or summary. So you're very clear in your mind. What are your words and what is the direct quotation? So let's put this to use. So here's my article about the Civil War in the Ukraine. And let's say as I'm reading this, this one paragraph here that starts on May 11th, this paragraph has a lot of good stuff and I want to look at this closely. So I'm going to copy and paste it right into the direct quotation part, which is fine, right? Because I know right here I'm saying to myself, I know these are not my words. This is a direct quotation. Then I can use some of the tools here in Noodle Tools to kind of help me figure out what's going on. So maybe I'm going to use colors, right? Every time it talks about the rebels, I'm going to put that in green. And then every time it's talking about Russia, maybe I'm going to put that in a different color, like an orange or something. And then it will help me kind of keep track of who's saying what. So you can highlight, you can do all sorts of stuff to kind of look at the direct quotation. And then when I'm over here, maybe I'm ready to start making some notes. And I'm going to talk about the rebels, and I'm going to paraphrase what Russia says. And then there was a lot of stuff down here about public opinion. So, you know, your notes would be certainly a lot better than mine, but you kind of get the idea that you move from this section called direct quotation to this section called paraphrasing. At the bottom, there's also a spot for my ideas. So maybe after reading this, you ask yourself, you know, what does NATO say about this? You know, some things to look into. You know, look more into the rebels' background. Whatever the questions were that came to you, this is like your brainstorming place. All right. Now, I look at this whole time. I've gone the whole time without even writing a main idea. And I think it actually is better to wait and not try and do that right away. Wait until you've read it and then come up with a main idea. Okay, so you can fill in the main idea later. Now we'll get to the nuts and bolts, kind of the how this note card works. So the great thing is, right here, Noodle Tools is saying, okay, which one of these sources are you taking notes from? You're not going to just take notes from a random place, so I know I'm going to pick this last one that I got it from. I can even say what page number I was looking at. I think it's a great idea to paste the URL in there so I can always get back to my article. You can tag it. You can make any tags you want. You'll see a pile in a minute. Okay, so you can write up your note card. When you click Save, then Noodle Tools is going to put your note card on the note card tabletop, and you have to click and drag it out of there. And you can arrange your note cards any which way you want. You can have 100. You can put them in piles. If you have 5 note cards on the same topic, you can make a pile and add them to that. The other thing you can do, if you control-click on it, you can add all sorts of colors or tags. You can say, I'm done with this one, or this one I need to ask about. You can change whatever you want. Then when it's time, when you're getting closer to writing your paper, you can use these note cards to move over into your outline. So look, you can drag and drop your note card right into the outline, so it helps keep you organized. When you're ready to write your paper, you click over here on paper. It takes you right into Google Docs, and you keep going. And all you do is bounce back and forth between your note cards and your outline and your paper. So I hope that Noodle Tools is going to help get you from the start of your research project right to that A+. Good luck.